everyone, I'm Myra from Myra Lorraine, and this is my YouTube channel. Thank you all for stopping in, and thank all of you new guys that are popping in. I see you. Now today we're going to talk about a couple of things, actually probably three. The first I have to tell you is probably my last summer set of pajamas. I made a few pair. The last few months I made a few pair, and most of them can be worn during the winter time, but I didn't have any for the summer. Well, this beautiful fabric that you see right here was gifted to me by my lovely aunt, and she wasn't going to use it anymore. She's actually in the process of moving, and she was going through her sewing room. Yes, my aunt, a couple of my aunts are sewists. And she was going through and she just wasn't going to do anything with this fabric, and I liked it, so I asked her could I have it. It is a double brush poly, which you guys know polyester and me usually don't get along here in the heat of Las Vegas. But what I found was if it's sleeveless and short, like the shorts I made here, I don't have a problem sleeping in it. Don't know why that is. Maybe it's because I'm not covered up as much, but I like the softness of it and the lightweight. But it really works out well, and it's an off-white. It's showing almost, yeah, pretty good to true to color on this screen, but it is an off-white, and then it has these pretty blue and red flowers with green leaves. I absolutely love this, and I love the way it feels on me. So what I did was I only had a little bit. I had just under, I believe, no, it was just a little tiny bit over a yard, a tiny bit over a yard. So I decided I was going to do a tank, a racerback tank, save some fabric with when I'm making this. And sorry I'm rambling, I'm trying to get everything out to you guys. And then I would be able to fit the shorts in. So I grabbed my TNT for tanks, racerback tanks. I have a couple of TNT tanks, but this one is for the racerback. And it's the Lowland Kids tank, women's racer tank. I love this from Lowland Kids. It's a really nice pattern. I'll pop up a picture, a better picture at the cover here for you. But I've made both versions, the tie back, and I made the straight back, and I love both of them. The tie back I make mainly for workout because I usually have a sport bra on underneath it. But I really like that because it's really airy, and I like the way it looks on me too. It's kind of cute. But so I made both of these, and I like both of these. This one I decided to do the racerback tank, and it goes together super easy. There's only a couple of pieces, and which the bands, the front and the back, that's it. And it goes together. You can do it probably in an hour if you're a quick sewer. If you're not a quick sewer, maybe a couple hours, and I still think that's pretty good timing. But it goes together really well, and I think it fits me really nicely too. I'll turn it around here so that you can see the back. The back has a nice coverage tee. I know some can be a lot narrower, but this one is a nice coverage tee. With my sport bras with racerback, it fits nicely if I wanted to wear. I have a few racerbacks that are not supportive. They're not like sport bras that I can wear with this at night, or I don't have to wear anything at night when I'm wearing this, especially if no one is visiting us. But it fits really nicely. I didn't make any changes to this pattern whatsoever. I did it exactly as they wanted you to make it. Now the second part of this is a new to me pattern, and it's the shorts that I made here. And I had to make them really short because, as I mentioned, I only had a little over a yard of fabric. I'll bring it down a little so you can see. But I really like these shorts. Actually, it'd probably be better off if I just take them off of Miss Sally 2 here and let you see it. Here are the shorts. Now, I'll have to show you this pattern because it's a new to me pattern, and I really like this. I may make these out of some regular knit fabrics, like a loop back terry or something like that for me to normally wear. And forgive me, I didn't show you the pattern first, but I'll show you the pattern now. It's this new to me pattern, and it's just called a PDF pattern. women's sports shorts is what I wrote down. Looks like this. And I'll bring a better picture up so that you can see it. But it has a nice size range. Well, not real large. As you can see there, 38 to a size 46. And I get the size 40, what did I do, 38, I believe. I'll put it up on the screen on the size that I selected, and it fits me really good. But I think I could go down a size if I wanted to make it to wear out, because these were a little loose on me, and I'm okay with that for sleeping in. But I really like the way these shorts went together. They went together super easy. It does have a drawstring in it, but I decided not to put the drawstring in there because the elastic fit me so nice that's in there. But I like that little tie there, so I just sewed the tie right onto the shorts. So it's a non-functional looking drawstring. And as I showed you before, it does have pockets. And I like the way it fits. Like I said, the shorts are a little short, but that's okay because this is definitely sleepwear. It is not going outside of my house. And I'll show you some pictures of me in it so you can see the fit that I'm talking about on these shorts. I really do like them. I am planning on making them again, and I'll let you guys see them when I make them again in a heavier knit, because like I said, this knit here is a double brush poly. Can I wear it out? Yes, I can wear it out, but I probably wouldn't something this short. But anyway, I do really like the way this looks on me. And you've seen the pictures of me in it and see the fit of it. I think they look really nice. My last pair of summer PJ set. So that's it for this. Now I have to tell you about something else that I wanted to share with you. As some of you know, that I went through a fire early last year, and I lost everything, and that's the reason for me rebuilding my wardrobe and doing quick gratification things. But because I don't like to shop. And that's been me for, I can't even count how many years of not buying clothes. I am actually wearing what I made. They're me-made items. I just like the fit of my own clothes. I had to purchase a couple of things right after the fire, and that was a struggle. Because of my long legs, no pants were long enough. Everything was cropped. And the fit, well, you know, it was something to wear. That's all I could tell you. But now that I'm remaking all of my clothes, I'm finding that I really want quick gratification things because it works fast for me and my husband, because I'm making some of his too. Well, the reason I brought that up is because during that fire, some things were pulled out that were able to be saved. Not very much at all, but there were some precious things to me, like my laptop. Well, the reason why my laptop survived is because I had a project bag, and I had a couple of them on top of my laptop sitting on a credenza in my workroom. My project bags looks like this. They're plastic, and inside them I usually put this plastic envelope that holds the pattern, as well as the fabric goes in here. Well, when they firefighters went in to get my laptop, because they asked me, was there anything that they could get out of the house for me? I told them exactly where I knew it was. They found it, but they also pulled out this project bag that was the last one that was sitting on top. I had 3 of them sitting on top of my laptop. Well, this was the last one, and it had singed on the edge, and a lot of the stuff was smoke damage, but inside, my fabric and my pattern were untouched. Now, this is the pattern that was in there. It's this Style Arc Maggie top, and I'll put a better picture up here for you to see. Now, this looks like a cute little top, and I probably will make it again and do a color block like it is there on the front, because this is a cute little top. But let me tell you, Myra struggled with this top, and the main reason she did was 2 items. The first one was that placket that you see in the front Mine is not going to look like that because on this one, it's supposed to be an invisible button placket, as you can see. The button is hidden. Well, I could not follow the instructions. I did everything possible because, as you know, some of the older style art patterns, I don't know if a lot of the new ones may have changed, but they don't have a whole lot of instruction, and I'll show you here. They just show you this is the only illustration with arrows pointing to it, and then here's the written instructions and a little bit there. I tried as I could to get that placket, and I think I know what I did wrong, but it was basically looking at the pattern, because the front of this, and I'll pull it over in a minute, but the front of this is two pieces. It's the left front and the right front. And I think because one is actually the front extension extends out further, I think they were swapped. And that's the reason why I had a problem. Either I was reading this incorrectly or the pattern piece itself was swapped, and the way they tell you, because one of them folds more than the other. And I think some of you who have done invisible button plackets know what I'm mentioning. Well, because mine was in the right side for a female, you know, it was right over left. The left was the one that had the main fold, the double fold, and that wasn't going to work. So I just figured out I would just go ahead and put it together the way I know how to put it together and make it a regular button placket. Now, that was number one that caused me a little bit of a problem with this. The second one was fabric. I don't know where I got this fabric because it was in my stash for so long ago. It could have been donated to me because I don't think I would have purchased something like this. But it is a sheer polyester Georgette. Oh my goodness. I can't remember when I worked on Georgette. And why on earth would I pick, oh my gosh, this pattern to do with this fabric? Oh my gosh. But I challenged myself and I said, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm not gonna let this defeat me. I had it here, it came through the fire. It was meant to be, so I'm gonna make this happen. So I went ahead, and as you can see I have buttons here. And that placket, that yoke back, I think you can see it right there, that goes all the way down the side here. On the pattern cover, and that yoke was red. And I think that's beautiful. It has a little pleat here in the back, in the middle. And then I'll bring this down so you can see it a little bit better. But then here, it has the collar stand, and then it has the plackets here. And then right here is where the button placket ends, and then this is a pleat for the rest. And as you see, my pleat over here is on the right side for a female. The buttonholes are on the right side, which is where they're supposed to be. And my placket folded over to the left. So I don't know what happened, and I am going to make this again because I like the way this looks on me. It's a shirt tail hem. Pull that back so you can see that. It is a shirt tail hem, and the back seems to be a little bit longer than the front. I didn't do any kind of edits or changes to this. I made a size. I may have to put it up on the screen because I'll have to look at the pattern pieces, because I don't have in this instruction sheet, it doesn't tell the sizing here. So I'll put that up on the screen for you. But I really, really like the way this looks on me. Now I'll roll some pictures. I just styled it with a white tank top and some white jeans, but I could see other colors under here. I could see a nice bustier with this and some leggings of a different color, like maybe turquoise bustier, turquoise leggings or something like that. Really cool if I was going out. but just a really nice, cute top. The next time I do it, it will not be in Georgette. I guarantee you that. It will not be in Georgette. Although, I do like this one, and I am so proud of myself that I forged through and made it happen. But I just wanted to share this with you. It wasn't anything I had planned, but I saw it sitting back here on my shelf, and I said, I usually don't keep any kind of whips or, you know, works in progress. I like to finish everything, and this was sitting there just staring at me, so I had to get it done. And I'm glad I did, because I do like this pattern. I like it a lot. I'm gonna have to figure out that invisible placket and do it again. And I think I'll do a color black version the next time I do this one, but it is so cool. I really, really like it. So if you guys like it too, let me know. And this Georgette thing, oh my goodness, I am really surprised. On the hems, you know, I can show you guys, but all I did was search them, because I searched all the hems, as you see here. Let me put my hand in there so you can see. I searched all the hems and then turned them up and just stitched them down. That's all I did to all of the hems on the sleeve and the hem on the bottom. But I do really like this top, and I will be making it again in a different fabric, probably my favorite, a rayon challis. But if you have any questions about this, please let me know. It was a surprise to me that I was able to finish it, because when I opened up that packet and I saw it was Georgette, I went, oh my gosh, why did I pick that to make this top of all? But it took me about a full day just sewing this. And that's because I wanted to take my time and not mess it up, because I knew if I tried to unpick this Georgette, we would have a problem. So with that said, you guys, let me know what you think about this top. Would you have finished it if you saw it was Georgette and had forgotten about it? I'd like to know. So thanks again for stopping in. Stay blessed, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.